live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place for separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about spell casting, why we do spells in African spirituality, the reasons and benefits of spell casting, and if there are any disadvantage to spell casting, drawbacks, what is spell casting in essence, and I just want to talk about it because for some time now I have been interacting with some people. These are people that don't really know anything about African spirituality. I don't know if I will call them low-minded or naive people. These are just people that are trapped in the matrix. There's a project that I'm currently undertaking, a sort of building project, and it involves me interacting with a lot of people that are working on the site, laborers, manual laborers, bricklayers, electricians, technicians, carpenters, people that work in the construction industry. So lately I've been interacting with them, and I have been trying to understand them. We talk, we interact, and I kind of see some of their mentalities with respect to African spirituality. Many of them believes that anybody that does spells to boost their business, to get more customers, to get a ahead in life, or to do something to get more opportunities for success, there seems to believe that this person is an evil person. Meaning, if somebody, one of them told me that somebody put a kind of spell in his shop to attract customers. So for that person to do that spell in a shop is that person is evil. Some of them believe that if somebody have too much money, well, we say somebody is very wealthy, like a billionaire, that person must have to be an evil person for having too much money. That no human being working hard day and night is supposed to be tremendously rich. So most of them believe that if you practice any kind of African spirituality, as you outside of Christianity or Islam, you must be an evil person. So I've been interacting with these people. Meanwhile, they don't know that I practice African spirituality. Many people I interact with, they don't know that I have even have a YouTube channel. I have other channels where I talk about it, that I have written books on the subject. I am an active practitioner. Many of them don't know all these things. So as I am talking, most times I just keep quiet and listen. Listen so I can understand their level of mental capacity, their view of life. And at the end of the day, I will just smile and say, wow, these people, they don't really know anything. Who we explain to these people? I don't even know where I want to start with most of them. So I just keep quiet. I say, some people like this that we never know anything. And most of these people, I see them like they are destined to be poor. And quite naturally, most of them are poor. Many of them are contented in the poverty already. They think that because they are poor, they will go to heaven, and they are so we ascend. They just have this consolation prize from their churches. So they are already in their comfort zone of poverty. So these ones, I don't know what to say to them because they can't even meet me halfway to my own level of reasoning. So I want to do this video today to explain the benefits of spell casting. In case anybody, like one or two of them, will see this video in the future, they will understand the essence of spell casting. Now, doing spells for any kind of thing, to boost your business, to get a partner, to get a date, to be able to get something, to get more opportunities for success in your life, it is not a bad thing. What is bad is the intention behind it. If the intention is negative, you're doing it to the detriment of other people, You're doing it to destroy the progress of other people or to oppress other people. This is where the line of negative and positive comes into being. Good intention or bad intention. Spell casting is what you will find in not only African spirituality. You're going to find it in every form of spirituality in the world. Praying to get the things that to get a better life, to get prosperity, to get a good wife, to get a good husband, to be loved and liked by people, to become a champion or win a particular competition or become successful. All these things are things that every human pray for. Every human being wants to be successful in life. Everybody wants to be wealthy, want to be happy, want the best for themselves. This is the wish, the dream, I believe, of every living creature. Everybody wants to live as long as possible, want to have the best life as possible. This is not a bad thing. Now, when it comes to spirituality, every spiritual system that we observe or we practice also promises or gives us avenue to have a chance of living a better life. If you are practicing Christianity, what is Christianity even promising? The promise is very high, that you will have a good life in health, and when you die, you will live forever in paradise in a mansion of gold or diamond, forever, singing and dancing. This is also a spell. A spell to make you believe in the religion. A spell to make you want to practice the religion. A spell to make the religion attractive to you. The benefits. This is the promises. Empty promises. It's a spell. Now let's look at Islam, the sister or brother of religion. What did Islam promises you to become a Muslim? If you become a pro-Muslim, oh God, it is everlasting heaven for you. You can become a sex pass. You will have 72 beautiful virgins from different parts of the world, including from other planets. You will have a lot of enjoyment in heaven. You're going to be forever in paradise, having sex every day with different women, and living your best life, smoking hashish at the right hand of Muhammad, just flexing, eating grapes, apples, bananas, caviar, wine, all the pleasures you are not allowed to have in the earth, you're going to have it in paradise. If you believe in Muhammad, all these are yours. I don't know what they promise to the women, but they promise all this to the men. They tell me this every day. Religion of peace, love, forever enjoyments. This is why many men become Muslims. They want to live the perfect life without responsibilities, of course. If you die for this religion, if you blow yourself to pieces, if you kill the enemies of this religion, this is the highest reward. That very night, immediately you blow yourself up, you will be chilling out with Prophet Muhammad, with all these many beautiful women. Who will not accept this? Who will say no to this kind of offer? If it's really a true thing, if it's a real thing, I will tell you, almost 70% of the men on this earth will say, yes, we want to go to the Islamic paradise. In fact, we will die to go to the Islamic paradise. If this is true, many men will gladly take their life with their own hands to make sure they get to that paradise, that Garden of Eden, that very beautiful place. No sorrow, everlasting enjoyment, eat anything you want, smoke anything, do anything, have sex with anything. Oh God, what a lovely, lovely dream. This is a spell. Okay? When we get to Buddhism, we see the same thing. People meditating to lotus flower, flying from star system to star system, galaxies to galaxy, meditating to 16 lotus, 32 lotus, 63 lotus, 170 something petals of lotus. Just keep meditating everlasting nirvana. This is a spell. Now let's come to African spirituality. What is the promises of doing practicing African spirituality? In fact, we are the only guys that don't really have an heaven that you are going to enjoy forever. Our own is suffering. The reward for practicing African spirituality is more work, more work for you. When you die as a practitioner, you have work waiting for you, loads of work as an ancestors. You will, if you succeed, though, you will be reincarnated again as a deity under any of the temples. And you will keep settling cases, solving problems, settling cases, and studying, reading. No enjoyment for you, no virgin, not even, they not promise you no single virgin, no bottle of wine, nothing. It is everlasting work, even after you don't die. You still working. Our own is the hardest part in this place. We not get any promise. If I cross over now, nothing is waiting for me. Oh. Maybe the highest thing, I will become a deity, a jinn. Maybe I'll become like Ogun or Shango. I will still be studying about the universe. I will still be directing the people that are here, those other people that does not know they are left on the other Gen Z. Maybe we will whip them into action. This is the work for us, hard work. Our own is hard. We don't have any promises. No virgins for us, no temple of gold and diamond for us. Nothing, no. So it's not interesting. Maybe we need to start promising people things. What are we going to promise them? I don't know. Nobody promised me anything to practice African spirit. They didn't promise me anything. No car, nothing. So how do I reap my rewards now? How do I reap my reward as a practitioner? The reward for us is to live a good life, live a successful life. How do we have this successful life as a practitioner of African spirituality? It's in studying and practicing, learning the secrets of nature, and using those secrets to better our life. This is why we must know how to cast spells, how to do spell casting, how to do metaphysics. This is why we study all these things and write all these many books. We not get any heaven where we they go, my brothers and sisters. We don't get any virgin, we not get any temple of gold, we not get any diamond. Nobody promised, no ancestors promise us anything. Now work night day, your workload. Many workload is waiting for us. So how do we get ahead? The only way we can get ahead is to acquire knowledge, understanding of the universe. And we have to study. Now, when we study the secrets of the universe, we apply them to protect ourselves and to bring that prosperity to our life. This is our reward. So, when you have this knowledge, you use them. This is why we must learn how to do spell casting. This is why spell casting and metaphysics is a very important and essential aspect of African spirituality. This is our reward for the success. All the struggle, all the practice. What is our reward? Our reward is a better life. So we must use what we have to get the things we don't have. We must use the knowledge that we are acquiring to improve our life. So if I come across some formulas that will make me a more better person, maybe it will increase my brain capacity to assimilate. Maybe if I'm a musician, I can sing better. Why we might not use the things to sing better? After all, me singing better is not only for my benefit, but for the benefit of every other human being. When I sing music, people hear it, they are happy, they love the music, it takes them from depression, it heals them, it soothes their pain, it calms them down. I am highly valued to the people's life. This is a very good thing. If I have a shop whereby I sell products, and my products are very important products, if I do a spell to get more customers so that I can sell to as much people as possible, it is also a very good thing. I don't see anything wrong with that. If I'm living in a place now, there's so many competitions is intense for every inch of the barrier, according to my American folks. This is how we call it. I want to be noticed. I still want to get ahead. If I have spirit friends, deities, ancestors, or people that will help me. I call them for help. See, I need help with my business. I need to boost my business. I need to get ahead. I need to remain relevant. I need to be where I am. I am having difficulties. People are trying to crowd me out of this business. Then I asked for help and I got the help. Is this a bad thing? It is not a bad thing. If I am lonely, I am single, I don't have anybody, and I want a partner, I want love in my life. If I can do a spell to bring a partner that will bring happiness, love, and comfort to my life, is this a bad thing? Is it not better than dying of loneliness and depression? This is why spell casting is important. All these things we study in metaphysics. If somebody is sick, he needs healing, you have this herb that you can give them to heal themselves. You give them the herb and they become well. What is wrong with that? Is this not what doctors do in the hospital? All these things are very, very natural part of living. Spell casting is something that is very important. If I have people that want to kill me, they envy, they hate me, and I do spell to protect myself. Like this Fulani headsmen, terrorists killing people in Nigeria up and down. If I do spell of protection that if somebody is trying to kill me, they won't see me, or if any evil thing is coming, it will blow them out of my path. Is this a bad thing? I don't see anything wrong with this. If I don't have enough money, I want prosperity, I do spell for wealth. I do offerings to my sea deities to open blessings, to bring blessings to me, to bring connections to me. This is not a bad thing. Okay? Anybody that is telling you that because you practice African spirituality, you're doing spell to boost your business or to boost your life, or you're doing spell to improve any aspect of your life, that person is your enemy. Because every religion do exactly all these things. In Christianity, what do people do? They pray to God for money. They pray to God for prosperity. They go to the church, they give them holy water, water mixed with salt. They pray, they give them olive oil to rub on their body. All these are spells. They tell you to fast for 3 days. Read certain portions of the Bible. Pray naked. Pray outside. Pray by 12 o'clock in the night. Pray by 3 o'clock in the night. 9 days novena prayers. Early morning prayers. Chanting or your rosary. All these are spells that they do in that religion. And you will see people, proponents of that religion, that we attest to the efficacy of those spells. That it's because of the spells and this prayer that pastor told me to do, or my priest told me to do. That is why I was successful in the business. That is why I get this contract. That is why I get this, I get that, I get that. In Christianity, they do a lot of spells. Now it's even worse. I've seen so many crazy things being done in Christendom in Nigeria. I've seen pastors smooshing people, calling it spell. I've seen deliverance being done whereby they are whipping people with broom. I've seen people asking them to bring river water into the church. I've seen people that light candles on their head. Some kind of braza things we don't even do in African spirituality. I see it done in Nigerian churches every day. Things that we don't even, that is very, very inappropriate in African spirituality. I see it done in Christianity in the name of Christianity. Most of the Pentecostal church you go now in Nigeria, you will find that they have a spiritual shop inside the Pentecostal church where they sell spiritual items. All these spiritual items that I talk about in this channel, they sell many of them in churches. Maybe I should have brought some of the items that I will show you. Most of the items I sell here, they are being sold in churches. Even right in front, Catholic church in front of me, they sell all these spiritual perfumes. They sell them all inside the churches. You'll be shocked. Soap for prosperity, soap for success, this perfume for this, 7 perfume, 999 perfume, 7 powers perfume, all this. They sell all these things inside churches nowadays. So it's like, what is the difference? We're doing the difference now is not the label. Christianity, all these spells are sanctified by Jesus Christ. African spirituality, all the spells here are sanctified by the ancestors. Same thing you go, when you see these Mexico people, Latin Americans, they say they worship saints. You will see all sorts of spiritual oils in their shop, in their house there, and they say they are Christians. You Christians, you having oils from India, You're having soaps from India. You're having perfumes from this place. What did they call it again? From China. All these Buddhist monks. You see stuff there inside Christianity, and they sell this in churches. So these people are casting spells, right? But when I cast my own spell in African spirituality, it has to be evil, because I don't call the name of Jesus inside. So it's an evil thing, right? Muslims too, you find them doing spells with their Quran. There's something that maybe I will show you. I have one of their spells. When they will write stuff from the Quran, and they will wash it off in the slate, and they will put it inside water. They give you to drink. I've seen a lot of Islamic spell being cast by Afars right inside the religion. They have their own spiritual system. They do these spells to help their members, to help their own people succeed. Just like the way Christians do their own spells. But if you do it outside Islam and you are a Muslim, it is evil. Because Allah and Muhammad is not involved. But once Allah and Muhammad is involved, it is certified by the religion. This is the way it is. So, me casting my own spells in African spirituality is evil to the Christian, casting his own spells in Christianity. Right? So, you are allowed as a Christian to do your own spell by fasting, prayer, drinking holy water, wearing the pastor's bangle on your hand, wearing the pastor's apron, praying in the name of the pastor. But when I pray in the name of my ancestors, it becomes evil. So what happens is that you are doing your own to succeed, but you don't want me to do my own to succeed. Meaning you don't wish me well. You are a witch now, a witch or a wizard. This is it. So you see these people, they were all saying spell casting is bad. Some people, they know some people that put something in their shop, put this, put that. I just keep quiet, they look them. Whatever they put in their shop is what they believe in to work for them. You too, if you say that they put something in the shop to draw customers, you go and put something from your religion in your own shop too to draw customers, so that it will be balanced, playing field. But instead you are yapping your mouth, you are spoiling that person. When you're saying this kind of thing against your neighbor, what you are doing, you are engaging in spiritual attack against that person. Spiritual attack is any attack that is not physical. When you insult somebody, it's a spiritual attack. When you lie against somebody, it's a spiritual attack. When you say things that are not true about somebody, it's a direct spiritual attack. Therefore, you are the one that is a winch. If you believe that somebody is using jazz to succeed in life, you too do your own jazz based on your own religious belief to balance the equation. I've said this thing in one video some time ago, whereby some people, two football teams. One football team is saying that the members of the other team is doing jazz to win. If you feel that they are doing jazz to win, and you say they are evil people because they tie something, some tie carries in their waist, or they tie something in their leg, and they are practicing African spirituality, you too, are you not a Christian? If you believe Christianity is more stronger than African spirituality, tie your Bible in your chest, or tie verses from your Bible put it in your pocket and play the ball with them. So at the end of the day, the deity that is stronger will win the day. If you practice how to play your football very well, and you carry your Bible, you write the scriptures of your Bible, you tattoo it in your chest, you tattoo it on your head, and you enter the field and you play against the man that is not a Christian. If you win him, then your God is certainly stronger than his God, because your God taught you how to train very well to win and how to pray very well to win. So your God is the most powerful God. Okay? Your God has more wisdom than the God of that other guy. So your God is good to go. This is the way I see it. If you believe that I do spells in my shop to get more customers, did I stop you from doing spell in your own shop to get more customers, or from praying harder in your own shop to get more customers? I am not stopping you. The other man did not stop you. Okay? You have every opportunity. Now, the differentiation will come whereby your God does not have enough wisdom, or your God is incapable to help you, or your God is non-existent, or you are just practicing sheer stupidity, hoping that something will happen, that that man will die, or that man will fail, or the man will just drop dead, and then your God will become victorious. In that case, you will wait and wait and wait. It doesn't happen in real life. Common sense most of the times win the case. It's not all about doing spell that will make you successful. Okay? It's all about talent also involves in the matter, focusing on your talents. I have also said this before. Let's take the case of somebody like Mike Tyson, that was a natural boxer, a born fighter. Now, when Mike Tyson was in his hair days, when he was world champion, nobody was able to come against him. The best of the best, he took all of them down. At 21 years, he was world champion. Now, do you think that somebody that did a lot of fighting spell can be able to take down Mike Tyson during his time of success? That case is going to be very hard. Some people are born with natural talents. It doesn't matter what religion they find themselves. When you are in the field of what you are good at, you are unstoppable. No matter how many prayers, how many spells somebody will do against you, it will not work, because you are destined to be in that place at that point in time. You are destined to shine. You are destined to be successful. A key way of being successful in life is to be in the right place at the right time, and studying, focusing on discovering your talents. When you discover your talent and you are practicing your talents, it will be very, very difficult for anybody to come against you in your field, whether they do spells or not. The spell will help them get to a particular point, but it will only get so far. Your talent will sustain your momentum. Doing spells for business is good. It will boost your sales. Waiting time, it will boost your sales. And but what are you supposed to be in that business? When you have that boost, you can choose to focus on doing the things that you are talented in, or to continue. Save money for the future. Save money for a particular project. But to think that continuously doing a spell will sustain you all through your life is something else. This is why many people that engage in doing spell casting to boost business, then we have season of boom, and we have season of not so much is there. It is just like the way the earth is. We have spring, we have an autumn, we have a winter, we have everything that happens in between. We have summer. There is time for business to rise. There is time for business to also drop in sales. It is natural. It's not every day we are happy in life. Look at the nature. There is time the weather will be very bright. There is time the weather will be moody. There is time the weather will be very hot. There is time the weather will be very cold. This is how the life cycle of a business is. Everything you are doing in life have a life cycle. Whether it's relationship, it is business, it is you living your life. It's not every day you'll be having money. It's not every day things will be going well. There are days that things will happen. You will write it as unfortunate incidents. You will have to recover from the savings that you have to bear those costs. Life is like this. So you see all these people, when they see somebody being successful, and they will be gossiping. Oh, it's because he's practicing African spiritual. He's doing this, that. He's doing jazz or something, doing spell. When the season comes for that person of dryness, and we say, see, his spell has failed him. His spell is not working anymore. Is it every day that we have sunshine in the world? It's not every day that we have sunshine. This is a natural process. Okay? It is common sense thing. Everybody that's practiced African spirituality is supposed to know this. But ignorant people in religion does not know all these things. So that is why they yap their mouths. Say, okay, he had it hot before, it did high voltage, he had not come hot again. Now every day night sun they shine. Not also every day night rain they fall too. If person hand not hot today, not me saying hand not go. hot tomorrow. Everybody have seasons. The weather every day, the sun rises and it sets every day. We see this circle. It's a great circle of life. It is natural. When you are booming in your business, when things are moving well, a very good, intelligent business person will save for the rainy day. Many people does not know this. When they are having boom in their life, they will think that it's going to be like that forever. No, it's not like that. You have to plan the future. Every business cycle know this. Business person, you know this. You need to know all these things. It is part of life. It is natural. Okay? So spell casting is part of every religion. It is part of every spiritual system. If you believe in your spiritual system, you believe in your God, your deity, or your religion to help you succeed, by all means, practice it to the fullest. If you are a Christian, pray very hard. Pray till you drop on the floor. If that you believe that that is what will help you. If you are a Muslim, also do the same thing too. If you are African spiritualer, by all means, study how to practice your spell. You don't do half and half. Go the whole length. Because this is what we do here. Our work is cut out for us. We don't have any promises. We are not going to heaven. We are not going to paradise. When we cross over, we become ancestors and we start settling cases for our future generations. So the only way we can enjoy life is to make sure that we live a better life. We protect ourselves from evil. And we fight injustice. We fight oppression. And we do whatever we can to bring prosperity, wealth, and peace into our life with the knowledge that we have. This is why we learn all these things. Because it's only we at the end of the day that can truly help ourselves. We are the deities in human form, representing the ancestors in this present time and space continuum. So we should not listen to any idiot out there trying to conform us to their low mentality or trying to make us feel ashamed to not practice our spirituality to the fullest. If you are a practitioner, you are not practicing to the fullest, you are losing out. You are ashamed. The people that you are looking up to, they don't care about you. When you see, the funny thing is that African spirituality is the most demonized, persecuted religion or spiritual system in the world. Now you go to any part of the world, you see a Chinese person, a Buddhist person, an Indian person. When you go to their business offices, the first thing you will see is an altar or a picture of their deity. If you go into any Indian man's office in Nigeria or in America, what you see is a picture of Shiva or a statue of Shiva or an altar to Shiva or to Kali or to Vishnu or to Lakshmi or to Ganesh, especially Ganesh, the god of prosperity, the elephant deity. You're going to find one or two deities inside every office of an Indian person. You will see the deity there. You will see a bowl for insects. You may see one or two of his parents' picture there. You will see a full altar right in front of you. It is normal for them. And guess what? We don't even care. You go to a Chinese man's office or his house, you must see a shrine. You go to a Thai person's house or office, you must see a Thai shrine there. You go to a Japanese person's, all those ones that make your Toyota, your Lexus that you are driving, you must see their shrine right there. You must see their Shinto shrine there. You go into their business place, you go into their supermarket, you buy any product, you don't ask questions, you don't care. You don't question them, you don't look down on them. You respect their spirituality. You will buy their product, you will leave, you will greet them, they will greet you. But if you are an African spiritual person and you put your shrine or you put a picture, just ordinary calendar or amalak of a traditional amalak inside your shop in Nigeria, I kid you not, almost nobody will go into that shop again. Once they see that you have a calendar inside your office, they're not going near your office again. Even your close family members, even so-called friends, they will not branch your office. Just because they see a traditional calendar, not even shrine. Not to talk that they see a traditional thing. So you can't put one agogo for corner, you can't tie one red or white cloth, you can't put one thing there, saying your deity. You can't put Ogun there. Then nobody go near your shop again. Some people that want to buy something, immediately they see that thing inside your shop, they will not enter your shop again. But if it's an Indian person, they will enter the shop. If it's another race, they will enter the shop. If it's a Christian calendar, they will enter the shop. But if they see African deity inside your shop, they will not come in. Who do us like this? This is because of the created hatred of Christianity towards African spirituality. Even if I put a Buddha shrine in my shop, they will still come because there's no Buddha. If I put any other race deity, they will come. But if it's my own African spirituality, they're not going to enter your shop. They will say you be evil person. They will say you be wicked person. They will say you be winch for venerating or practicing your own African spirituality. But if I put picture of Vishnu in my shop, people will come. They'll say, I'm Hindu. They will be even happy, excited. I've seen people proudly telling me, African people, that they practice Hinduism, and they're very happy. But I will just keep quiet. This is the way we have been brainwashed. We have been desensitized. We have been kind of indoctrinated to hate our own spiritual systems. We have been created this way. It is the influence of Christianity and foreign religions. Before Christianity must spread in a land, they must demonize any other spiritual system that is indigenous. They must tell you that this thing is evil. This thing I put here now, it's from Gabon. I love this door, authentic original African door. Now the same Christians will tell me this is evil, that this is demonic, this is a voodoo door. But if I put this thing now on the ground, they will pick it. The next thing you're going to see it inside a museum in Europe. They're going to put it inside the museum. They will lock it with a very big key, put a security man in the front with an AK-47, and then people will pay money to come and be seeing this thing that I'm holding now. The same people that say that it's evil. And if I see it again, I don't know if you will ever see it again. It's so funny. They have conditioned us to hate ourselves, to hate our spirituality. And when somebody have conditioned you to hate your spirituality, to hate everything about your spiritual consciousness, that person, you don't need physical change anymore. You have already been defeated. When I see from the mentality of these people that were telling me that doing spells to boost your business is evil, all these people, 100% of them, they are all poor people. They are poor. Rich people will never think that way. Rich people, the way they see life, they understand many things more than poor people. They understand that life is not the way it is. Most people that are poor today in Nigeria is because of ignorance, religious ignorance. Because of religion, when they see things or people that will help them, they will run away. Because of religious poisoning, when they stop practicing any spiritual system or any spiritual spell that will boost them, that will boost their business, that will bring prosperity to them, they don't do it. They just rely on praying to the artificial God of Christianity, believing this God for anything, waiting for this God to bless them, whereby they have capacity to help themselves. They have access to knowledge, they help themselves. Little things, simple things that they can do to help themselves, they don't do it. They're just waiting on Jesus and waiting on the promise of going to heaven. So these people, their own poverty is as a result of their lack of knowledge or ignorance. That is why they are suffering. This is what I have been able to analyze about their system, their mentality. And this is who they are now. It's their identity. So I have nothing to say to such people. But what I am to say here is that doing spells, whether you're in African spirituality or you are in Hinduism, it is not inherently bad. What is bad about spell casting is when you use evil methods to do your spells. Like we have in Christianity now, we see many pastors going to do evil spells to get people to tie the minds of people or to tie down the spirits of people so that they can be extracting money from people. Now that is evil. We have the issues of ritual sacrifice, where people kill other people to make money. Now, this is evil. When you engage in this kind of practices, this is wickedness. It is not even African spirit. It is beyond Africa. It's now you are practicing wickedness. These blood money rituals we see, people killing people, kidnapping people, people selling human parts, people joining evil secret societies to make use other people to do. Now, this is pure evil. Now, if you pray to your ancestors to ask for money, you take herbs and mix with compound to do prosperity spell. There's nothing evil about that. If you go to river to throw your river offerings to bring prosperity, which is a lot of African people do, there's nothing evil about that. You're not polluting the environment. You're not harming anybody. You're just connecting with nature to pray for prosperity. I don't see anything wrong in doing that. You're not even doing any animal offering. You try to do some natural, very simple natural things, doing libation to your ancestors. It becomes evil. Praying to your own deity, if you venerate Ogun or Yemaya or Onloku, doing offerings to your deity, there's nothing wrong with it. Same thing like Christians going to pray to Jesus Christ or Muslims praying to Muhammad. Is it a bad thing? It's your God you are praying to. If somebody say praying to your God is evil, then that person is your enemy. He don't want you to pray to your God, but he prays to his God, or he wants you to leave your God to come and pray to his own God. Now, this is going to be a problem. This is where I see with these people. You pray your own. If you feel that your God is stronger, your God is the best God, by all means, and let him bless you now. If my own God is blessing me, and your God is not blessing you, is it my fault? Not be my fault now. Now your fault. Fellas, now your fault be that. You should pray harder, fast longer, give more. Maybe he will listen. Is it not what the pastors say? Live a more pure life. If you know that you are doing anything your God does not like, live a more purified life. Don't gossip other people. Don't backbite. Don't say evil word. Do your 10 commandments thing. Maybe he will listen. But you pray to your God is you still struggling. The weather is flogging you. Economy is flogging you. Your own government is oppressing you. All the issues of life is affecting you, and yet your God is still supreme. Then now you're not looking at other people that don't believe in that your God. They are living better life. They are still making way in the difficult situation. They are being successful. Then you start saying they are evil people because they don't believe in your God, that they are doing evil things. You are the winch. I have said it on this channel before. If every poor man believes every rich man is a ritualist, then every poor man is a winch. It is just like that. If you believe, say, I'm being what I do now evil thing, then you, because I rich, because I do bad thing, then you way poor, you be winch. You holding back your sources and your knowledge. You're replacing your wisdom with ignorance. That is why you are poor. You're reducing your capacity. You have refused to open your mind to accept new knowledge. You have refused to evolve. Therefore, you are an evil person for choosing to live a life of ignorance and darkness and stupidity. You are a witch and a wizard, and nothing good will ever come into your life except you repent of your unrighteousness. Ignorance is unrighteousness. It's wickedness. I don't see why somebody will love lies, ignorance, instead of loving truth and enlightenment. I don't just understand, but a lot of people go this way. And now you are poor because of your limited knowledge. You are not blaming people like us, calling us evil people because we get money and we not be Christian. We stop you, we tie your leg, them tie your leg. They tie your hand. If you believe that your God is the stronger, mightier, with fire, thunder, everything, and pray harder, ask him. If children of, you say children of African spirituality, they are prospering, why is children of God not also prospering? Many children of God today, when we tell them that they are in the wrong place, they will say, "Now lie, now we did the wrong place. Now we they go hellfire. Now that who did they kidnap for Nigeria today? Look at the Muslims. The Muslims believe in a religion of violence. Anybody that is not a Muslim is an infidel. You can kill them. You can do anything to them. You will go to heaven. The Islamic terrorists today in Nigeria, they believe that they are doing the jihad of Muhammad. by killing Christians. They believe that they are fulfilling they are totally in alignment with their destiny, with the destiny of Islamizing the whole world. This is what they have been trained to believe. And they are not just praying about it, they are doing something about it. They are actually buying weapons, infiltrating government structure. They have already infiltrated our government. Our government don't kill terrorists. They negotiate with terrorists. Our government now is like a terrorist enabler. They know all these things. They are not praying. They are actually going there, buying machine guns, killing your people while your people are praying. Now, if you ask me the Muslim God now, the Christian God, which is more powerful? I will say it is the Muslim God. Because they are doing something practical. While the Christians believe in praying, they don't defend themselves. Who do you think will win this battle? If America does not do something, what do you think will happen to Nigeria in the next 50 years? Nigeria will become a complete Muslim country. All the Christians will be wiped out. The few ones that are remaining will convert. Within 100 years, you will not see any year of any Christian anymore. This is how Islam spreads. Common sense matters in anything you are doing. Common sense is very important. In African spirituality, we talk about this all day. We don't just pray, we practice. We learn how to do all these things. We don't have any rewards. We are not going to heaven. We not get heaven. When we die, we reincarnate. If we are lucky, we become an ascended ancestor and we continue walking. After dying, we continue walking. After me doing all these many videos, writing any book, when I cross over, I will keep on doing the spiritual work. I'm not get where they go. We not get where we they go. So take this thing serious. It's only work here. The more you know about nature is the more you know about God. So this is what it is. What is our reward for all these things? More work. I'm sorry to say this. African spirituality is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not for the feeble mind. So I don't really blame these people. I don't blame them. When they run to Christianity, they want the easy parts. They run to Islam, they want the easy part. They promise you the easy parts. Just believe in us, all your problems will be solved. We'll take care of the rest. We'll see about that. So this is the thing. So we will come as a practitioner, you're going to come across these ignorant people doing the ignoramus thing from time to time, saying all these things that we should not practice our spell because it's evil. Some people will say, oh, they have come across some so-called practitioners that say if you kill any animal as an offering, it becomes demonic. That African spirituality should not kill fowl for offering, should not kill goat for offering. But you eat chicken every day. The chicken you eat, the goat meat you eat, the Burger Kings, the Kentucky Fried Chicken, those animals were sacrificed so that you can live, right? When you buy the chicken from your restaurant, you buy the goat meat, you buy your beef, you are participating in animal sacrifice and offering to sustain your life for another day. So you eating Burger King comfortably, eating your chicken that you buy from your KFC, Mr. Biggs, you are not different from the person that chooses to kill the same chicken and share that chicken with his own ancestors in a ritualistic setting. So you are not different from that person. Both of you kill the chicken. You say, no, I didn't kill the chicken. No, but you buy the dead chicken and you eat the flesh. You also enabled, you are a participant. If not for people like you, the industry of killing chicken will not be in business. So whether I cut my chicken with knife to give some of it to my ancestors and eat the rest part, and you that only buy to eat for yourself. In fact, you are the selfish person because you only care about eating for yourself. You don't care about other people. You don't care about the spirit world. So you are more greedy than me. You're also engaging in animal sacrifice. Anytime you eat animal flesh, you are participating in animal sacrifice. It's as simple as that. Now, when you see somebody holding a chicken and cutting a chicken, oh, all head breaks news. YouTube will censor the video. Oh, he just killed a chicken. We see blood. That video is censored. It is not monetized automatically. You are doing something bad. But all the priests and all the pastors, they do eat chicken, right? Who killed that chicken? They killed the chicken in an ethical way. It's, that one is certified by the health authorities, WHO certification. I need certification as an African man to kill chicken. This is why I will never stay in the UK. I will never live in a country that require me to get a health license to kill ordinary fowl when I want to cook pepper soup. I will never live in that kind of country. It's not going to happen, and this will never happen in Africa. In Africa, we kill goat and chicken. We don't have, we never need health license from health authorities to kill goats that we want to eat. All the goat you see me killing in those videos, I killed it by myself. Sure, it's not going to ever happen. So I will come take license. Somebody will certify me to kill ordinary chicken. It will never happen, not on my watch. It's not going to happen for my lifetime. Even for the next lifetime, it will never happen. Even if Nigeria bad rich, it's not going to ever happen. Me, I know that one for sure. So all these people talking about all these things, many of them are hypocrites. Hypocrites, Christians, una dey shop chicken, una dey shop goat, una dey shop beef, una dey shop turkey. Now they're saying this Thursday is going to be a Black Friday, Thanksgiving in America. Thanksgiving in America is coming just this Friday, right? A lot of turkeys are going to be slaughtered across America. Millions of turkeys will be killed to celebrate this Thanksgiving. Then they will even pardon 2 turkey. Donald Trump will pardon 1 or 2 turkey. What are they celebrating? They are celebrating the deaths of Red Indians that they killed sometime in the past. American colonialists went to a town. They deceived the Red Indians that they want to have a peace deal. They even gave them some gifts. Then in the night time, the American soldiers, the colonialists, Christopher Columbus and his gang or something, they come in the night, they kill all the Red Indians, they kill all the Native Americans in the town. And they were successful at the killing. They now call that day Thanksgiving. So every time of this year, they will remember the killing of all those people and they celebrate it by killing turkeys. Now, this is a very big animal sacrifice that they do every year in America. If this is not animal sacrifice, tell me what it is. I know some white people will kill the turkey. They have already buy the turkey. You people are doing the same animal sacrifice you are preaching against that we do in African spirituality. You're never doing it worse. Because you're doing it under the canopy of hypocrisy. And you are doing it to celebrate a genocide of Native Americans. You see people celebrating genocide, calling it Thanksgiving. You killed Native Americans. I'm sure no descendant of any Native Americans will be happy at this day that people America is celebrating the genocide of their home people, calling it Thanksgiving, killing millions of turkeys. Now, if I bring a chicken onto this channel now and I say I want to kill this chicken for Ogun, some people will censor me that I'm doing something bad, right? Now, so the life just be not balanced. So most of them, they are hypocrites. And guess what? It's Christians that are doing this animal sacrifice in America. They are all Christians. In God we trust. Fundamentalist Christians, Republican Tea Party Christians. All of them are going to kill turkey this Friday. Animal sacrifice in America. What are we not talking? Is it not hypocrisy of the highest order? Make we talk true, make devil shame. Una dey do am. When I do my own for African spirituality, all hell will break loose. Oh, it's demonic. Oh, it's satanic. Oh, it's fetish. Oh, it's primitive. Oh, it's backward. Oh, we need to stop him. Oh, it's going to hell. We need to ban it. We need to shut down this spiritual practice. But what are you people doing with? Are we not going to shut down Thanksgiving in America? What is good for the goose is also good for the gander. Is it not that they say it in English language? Before you remove the speck in somebody's eye, pick the log. Look at the log that is also in your own eye. A pot calling the kettle black is what it is. What did the apple for goat that's the apple for fowl house? Now you just see a line matter. So we see all this nonsense being applied to African spirituality. If you are practicing, please, by all means, do not be ashamed or afraid to do your spell casting for anything you want. Do it. It is your portion. We are not going to heaven in African spirituality, but they are going to heaven for a better life. Your life here, anything you are doing it for your children. You are doing it for your community. You are doing it for yourself and your brothers and sisters. So if you can do anything to improve your quality of life, please do it. If you have any means, any knowledge, any wisdom, Use them to help yourself. And your portion be that. Don't let anybody bully you or bamboozle you into not helping, not practicing your African spirituality. Meanwhile, they all do the same thing. They all do the same thing. Calling the kettle black. Look at the Chinese people, they do the same thing. Look at Indian people, they do it. Look at Japanese, they do it. Look at Christian, they do it. Look at Muslim. Then why should you not do the same in African spirituality? Do your own spell. If you believe that your God is more powerful than my God, do your spell, I will do my spell. Let both of the God clash. The one way strong pass, make you win. If your own is stronger than my own, I will give you the day, make it win. If my own strong pass your own, make it be like that. Make the two fights. Do your spell, make I do my spell. Pray your prayer, do your fasting. Me, I go pour my ogogoro, I go break my native shock. Make you see which one go waka pass. Now so it just be. So don't let anybody scare you or intimidate you that doing all these things is evil. As far as you are not killing anybody, you are not crossing anybody's boundary, you do your own thing for yourself. Nothing is wrong. If they believe that what you are doing is bad, let them go and do their own. Easy life out need a peace. Make not do now. Make we see the one we go strong pass. Now so it just be. So I think I will stop here for today. A word is enough for the wise. Now so it just be. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. If you still not like, make you not still share the video. The video will share itself. Many of these witches and wizard Christians and all these low mentality people, I know say they're not going to share the video. I know who send them before. I need the pass them go anywhere. So that's how it just be. So if you want to know how to do spells in African spirituality, I've written a book on spells, walking the shadow of the gods. Over 200 spells a year. Spells for different aspects of life to treat different illnesses. Spells for success, prosperity, love, protection, different kind of healing of different kind of disease, arthritis, or diabetes, or rheumatism, all these things where they affect people. Many spells, over 200 a year. I am currently writing another one on spell, very powerful book too. Will be coming out maybe within 2 months' time. That one is on the pipe. But this one, if you are not getting it, get your hands on it. Be proud of your spell work. Learn it. Now wait till you not make it pass you. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. It better way make you know things and you don't need them. That say you need them, you're not gonna know them. It's very painful. So please get this one. It will help you if you are not getting it. Then if you want to know about the spirit world, quantum physics, and African spirituality this year, this is the book that talks about the study of the invisible particles of nature, things you cannot see with the naked eye, things that are beyond the atom. This book explains quantum physics from a pure 100% Afrocentric perspective. In this book, I talk about very powerful, deep topics like dark matter consciousness, time travel, space travel, structure of the atom, negative space, the evil forest, origin of Christian religion, how to create a positive space, how to create a negative space, classification of Africa. And this book will help you know so many things if you don't know all these things before. You will see where science and spirituality interjects, where therefore meets the melting pot. All this what I put here, this is the things that your church will not tell you. This is the things that your school system will not tell you. This is the things that many people are hiding for you so that they can control to manipulate you with ignorance. These are the things that many of those people don't know. That's why they are poor. Yes, my people suffer from lack of knowledge. Poverty is a disease, it's not a virtue. Okay? Take it or leave it. This one, plasma physics and African spirituality. This book talks about the fourth state of matter, the spirit world. In science, they will tell you that matter has 4 states: solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. This plasma, they don't really talk about it much. But that plasma state is the most powerful state and it controls all the other states. If you're looking for power, unlimited power source, unlimited energy, this is the plasma ring. In the world today, we have what we call a neutron collider that the Western world is using to smash particles of atom to open gateways into the plasma ring. All these things you're going to find is real stuff. Science know that there's a spirit world. Science know, they have proven it. So you yourself, when no one know them, now you be the fool. You know this knowledge. This knowledge talks about this spirit world and how they have been able to access it. and how ancient Africans have been able to access it, and the benefits or the capacities of this spirit, well, how you can be able to access it by yourself too. All this is what I fold in this book. This book right now is the author's information on African spirituality. You need to have it in your arsenal. If not, you are missing out. So get it now. You will only get it from here. It's not going to be on Amazon, any of those places. Only here now. Here you take it. Powerful book. Get your copy now, okay? Delay is dangerous. This one, Whispers of Amente, talks about the pathways to ascension, uh, African deities, how to make contact with them, how to understand. I talked about the philosophy, the nature, their role in humanity. These are principles of nature that we cannot ignore. Principles of death, principles of transformation, principles of destruction, principles of reincarnation, rebirth. You need to know all these things. You cannot escape this knowledge. This is the knowledge for transformation. This book will help you balance your skills, will prepare you for your next incarnation into this world. It will solve many problems for you. It will bring peace to you, because when you know this truth, you will not feel complete. You will know that, yes, that thing that people don't want to tell you, you know it. With this book, you don't need middleman. You don't even need me. Just buy it, read. As you open the page, as you start to read, the book starts speaking to you, talking to you. All the things that I put, all the steps here, all the rights here that you will need to cross over and know the things that you need to do. So get this. You can get the 4, you can get any one depending on your capacity. The knowledge is here waiting. You don't have any excuse. Nowadays, the truth is no longer hidden. It is people that are running from the truth. When you show the truth to people, they run. They hide enter darkness. They hide enter bush. People run from the truth. Now, this is what I see. So funny. Especially African people, my Nigerian people. They are the worst. They have been brainwashed to wait for a savior, to wait for somebody. The lazy man approach to spirituality. Not go work for now. Una must face the truth, whether I like it or not. Una must embrace knowledge. So books are here. If you want to learn African spirituality, I have a 6-month program that I currently run, where I teach it. I will give you a lot of materials from the history, metaphysics, science, and the hardcore spirituality. You can join me on that program. You register. It's not a free program. I know they run charity operation. I'm gonna put that one for mine. Before you come join my program, I bet make your skin full, because the program is very, very quantitative. You will get a lot of stuff. I will give you all the materials, and I will still be there for you. Then, if you want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do that one as well. If you want to buy your meditation beads, your soaps, your perfumes, your cowries, native shock, thunderstone, black stone, miracle stone, candles, all the things that we use, all the zobo herbs, all the things that we use in African spirituality, I sell all those things. You contact me, or I get websites. Not go buy for another place. You got to ask me how they use them. I will chat for you. If I not get them, make you contact me. Yeah, I like better thing. Contact me so that things go see reach where I did. Now go to some people will see my stuff. They'll go to buy them for outside, and then they like that one. So if you want to buy things, I did here. Then apart from that, I thank you very much. People that have been supporting this channel, I'm very delighted, and continue to do the things, and the ancestors will continue to be with us. So do your spell work. There's no heaven for us, no mansion of gold, no paradise with many women. We not get all those things for you. I work there. So learn this thing, use your knowledge, help yourself, and I will see you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One